What's up, guys? Matt from Hanley Gaming here. Sorry for the late video on this, but last couple of weeks have been crazy. So, I said back in February that I'd be doing a video on the free games of the month, every month. And that is the only reason why I'm doing this video. The games have gotten so bad. I actually wasn't going to do this video, but I made a promise, so I'm going to keep that promise and do this video. So first up, we've got Overcooked. It was released back in August of 2016, and the normal price for it right now is $16.99. Now, it's only half a gig, or just over half a gig, so it doesn't take a lot of space on your system, but it's not very good. It reminds me of Diner Dash, you know, one of those PC games where, you know, you just click on the different ingredients and, you know, the orders pop up on the screen. You gotta make the order to the customer's liking, and there's a timer on each customer in the order that they come to you, and there's either a level timer or, you know, a certain number that you have to achieve to pass the level. In this case, it's a timer, and you have a time, like there's a timer for each one of the orders that come on screen, so you got to finish them in a certain amount of time, or you fail that and you get a lower score. Now, this game is made to be played by more than one person. I tried single player because I didn't have anybody to play this with me. So, and there's no online co-op at all. It's all couch co-op, which in this day and age, come on, like it's great to have couch co-op, but you also have to have an online mode because you're not always going to have somebody at your house. You know, when you play online, it's normally, or sorry, you play multiplayer, sorry, it's mostly all online. And I didn't have that luxury. People that I play with don't live with me normally. Like, my wife will play a little bit of games, my kids will play some games, not a lot, but normally when I play a multiplayer game, it's online with friends, sometimes in the same city as me, sometimes in another country. Like, I've got a lot of people that I play with that are in the US. So anyways, I was trying to play the single player, and it will give you two characters, and to switch between the two of them you have to hit L1 and to move from one space to another. So you go to the basket, you pick up your ingredients, you go to the prep table, you prep it, you bring it to the pot or the frying pan to cook it. Now, you can't make your other character go from point A to point B without controlling them. So if you got two characters there and you need to go get two ingredients, you can only do one at a time. And the levels are moving, so it gets very frustrating moving from one place to another, because you get your ingredients in one spot, you gotta prep it on another spot that moves away from you, and then you got to bring it back to where you started from to cook it. Trying to control two characters, it's almost impossible in some of these levels. So I'm getting like 1 star, maybe 2 stars at most on some of these levels. Like, there's one where you're on a truck, and you got to get the ingredients to the other truck to prep it, and then you got to bring it back there to cook it, and then you got to bring it to the third truck that's moving back and forth between them to send it off. Like, it gets very frustrating by yourself, because you've got to do two things at once, but you cannot move your character. The only thing you can do while moving another character is have another character prep. So, like, for instance, I'll get the ingredients with the character, bring it to the prep table, start prepping it, then start using the other character to do something else. Like, you know, you have to get dishes and clean the dishes. So while it's got that little bar filling up, okay, I can use my other character, but it's not like, okay, do this, then do this, then do this. They're just standing there like an idiot while you're using your other character, running around with your other character. So it makes it very difficult. If you're playing with 2 or 3 people, you're all running around doing your own thing at the same time, working together to reach your goal. Next up, we have What Remains of Edith Finch. Now, this game is a 3 gig game, and the normal price is $27, and that is way too much for this game. It's another indie title, and it's a very morbid game. You start off, I'll give the very beginning of the game away. Before you even get into the house, you're saying how you've inherited the house. So you're the last surviving member of this family, and basically you're going through the game, going through your family members' belongings, and when you come across items of theirs, normally a journal or something, or pictures or something like that, you're basically reliving the last moments of their life. So it's a very morbid game. You find out how all the family members died, and I beat the game in less than 2 hours. Like, a lot less than 2 hours. It wasn't even at the 2-hour mark when the credits were done. Like, I beat this game in maybe an hour and a half, and I wasn't rushing through it. I was just playing through it. Oh, it's a story. It's like one big interactive story. It's very linear. You can only go in one direction, basically. Like, yeah, you can walk around and do whatever, but you can only progress in one way. Like one room will lead into the next room. And it's just very slow moving because it's a story. But then, like, it's just witnessing all the family members die, and then you go to the next one, they die, and then you go to the next one, they die. It's just, you know, the very first one that dies is a little girl, and when they die, it goes into a very strange sequence. Like, some of them are like they're hallucinating almost. Like, there's one where the kid wasn't even 2 years old, and you see them in a bathtub, and there's different. You're controlling this little frog that moves around. Then the mother comes and turns the water off, and then you control this frog, and you have to keep moving, and then you're ending up climbing the bathtub, jumping on the faucet, and flooding the bathtub and killing the baby. But you have to do it to progress. Like, you're witnessing how they died, and then it's them hallucinating. They've got like green hands, and they're following their toys to the drain, and it's just really weird. There's some really weird parts of this game. It's a story, interactive story. That's the game. If you're not into that sort of thing, then you're not going to like this game at all. It's very, very short. That's why I don't understand the $27 price. Like, you can pay less for games that will last you hours, and this is not even 2 hours long. It's a very, very short game. Yeah, that's it for this game. So yeah, with how late I was able to get this video out, and the level of these games, they're both pretty terrible. I wasn't going to do this video, but like I said, back in February, I said I was going to do it no matter what. A lot came up this month. But yeah, that's the video. If you like the video, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so you can be notified of the next time I upload a video. It'll be better than this video. Until then, later.